Stay right there. Oh, I want that in the background. Let me hold up.
Hey guys.
Hi, we are.
Yes, yes, we are actually. It is recording. It's a Sunday afternoon, and I'm having dinner with my twin brother. Actually, we just finished having dinner with my twin brother, Ricardo McKenzie, who
the leukemia and
is
lymphoma
heading up and
fundraising event
involved in a charity event
the leukemia
where he's
tennis
partnering
social
with
event,
his company,
raising
Flat
awareness
Moving,
and funds for the leukemia
which
and
is a
lymphoma society.
relocation
It's going to be
company
here on April 12th.
in New York. Ricardo, welcome back to the show. We haven't had you in a while.
How long has
I know we did
this
bits and
tennis
pieces
club
of
been
your
here?
takes earlier, having breakfast at Miller's. What's the name of that bar?
With a
It's
beautiful
a restaurant.
facility.
Oh yeah, it was great. But Ricardo, welcome to the show. We want to talk about. The last time we met, we talked about relationships.
Here,
We had a show. We have talked
Josh,
about that.
Josh
We're
donated
yet
to
do
the
that.
Lymphoma, Leukemia
Many
and
of you
Lymphoma
have been
Society, the tennis social.
But today we are meeting to talk
and
about
the tennis
your
social
new
the tennis social
charity
event.
raising awareness.
We are already promoting it. We are
for
here at the
leukemia
breakfast
and
spot in Jersey,
lymphoma.
Millers Live. We just got one
Welcome to
donor.
the show.
And we just spoke with the owner, and we are gonna.
He's in. Oh my gosh, my mind just went blank.
What's your name again?
Monica.
Monica, thank you for donating to the event.
So her son is in a fraternity. He's in a fraternity.
Yes. So Sigma Chi
Okay.
at FDU. So, but they do for Huntsman cancer.
Oh wow.
So they raise,
See, I like that.
awareness.
I think Ed's Sigma Chi.
Ed Sigma Chi.
Ed's my friend Ed is.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That's
So they
fantastic.
have a big golfing coming up that he put together, and they have a bar thing, for the.
So Monica just gave to the event that we're about to have.
Now.
And I know your son is involved in raising awareness for cancer
Yes,
as well.
for the Huntsman.
Huntsman? Hodgkins.
No,
No,
Huntsman. It's
Huntsman.
Huntsman.
What's Huntsman? What's
I
that?
saw it on
Huntsman,
here
yeah,
on my
Huntsman.
thing earlier, actually.
His fraternity.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're doing cancer awareness and research.
Yes.
What college is he?
Farley Dickinson.
Farley Dickinson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Farley
slept
Dickinson.
At that campus, my best friend went there, and I used to sleep in the dorms because he was an RA when I couldn't afford to stay in the
Right.
dorm. At the time, I went
Oh,
to.
they let anybody stay. in
I
the
know
dorms
they're
now.
really nice.
Yeah.
Can you read that? The event sticker?
Thank you.
It's by the way, guys.
Let's do it later.
What's the name of the show? What do you call it? What are you calling your social event raising funds for leukemia? Tennis social raising funds for leukemia and lymphoma. What is it called? You have it in April. What is it called?
It's the leukemia and lymphoma tennis charity event.
The leukemia and lymphoma tennis charity event. That's going to be in April, and it's
April 12th.
and Ricardo is the coordinator, the organizer, and it is also sponsored by your company, Flat Rate Moving.
That's correct.
Of which you were once you are vice president
I'm
of
a
that
vice
company.
president. I'm still a vice president of the company. I do help with business development, and I work with the business development and public relations.
Why are you doing this event?
Well, we're doing this because one, it's dear to my heart.
Yes.
Because I've had family members with blood cancer who recently died from blood cancer at 29 years old. Which really touched my heart. Someone so young can. So it gave me the impetus to want to do more. And why not utilizing my company as one of the first, get them involved? Because I feel as though in society we have companies and organizations, but one of the things I want my company to understand is they have to give back. And it's not just give to get, but it's give because it's the right thing to do.
Valuable. When you move stuff, you're moving people's lives. You're moving things that's dear and precious to them. So, but you guys have been in the business of moving for a very long time. You have teams of people, and you guys are relatively doing pretty well as a company.
Yeah, I mean, we all over the tri-state.
Very large
Like I said,
company,
we
very
work
large.
with partners for those areas that we don't even cover, and they have to follow our
Yeah.
policies, procedures of offering. Just which is great. I've been doing it for a
Yeah,
while. I
but flat
love
rate
it.
moving one of the largest companies, one of the oldest
Yeah, and
moving
we follow the
companies for a very
Department
long
of
time.
Labor, the Department of Justice, our all of the necessary workers' compensation, DOJ policies, procedures. We ensure that we follow all of those rules, and
Yeah.
while some people, some companies just operate independently and try to break the rules, don't have a lot of documents, and some companies get hurt by that. We
It's
ensure
quite
that is
yeah, and
followed.
it's good that flat rate moving is getting in. You know, sometimes you don't hear of companies like relocation companies getting
Yeah.
involved
And giving
in
back.
community
Yes.
initiatives like
Yes.
this, yes, and charity events like this. So it's good that your company, of which you have been very involved in as a leader, one on the
Yeah,
leadership
I've
team
been a
for a
vice
while.
president for the company for a
It's
while.
very
I've
yeah,
worked in
it's
so many different facets.
it is
from-
quite commendable that the company is giving back like this.
Well, yeah, that's one of the things that's dear to me, and I spoke with the CEO about it, and we
Yes.
have one-on-one meetings about what we can do to work in different divisions. I'm all about strategy.
By the way,
I'm
we
all
are going to
about-
have the CEO
So-
of Flat Rate at some point. We have to
Well,
interview his. When you hear
good
his,
luck. No, well, I'm not.
his
sure.
story is interesting, and his story is inspiring, and it will inspire someone who need to also realize their dreams. And when you hear his story and what he has done with that flat rate moving and where the company is today, it's quite interesting. And but sorry, we're talking about
Giving back.
giving back and what
the
you're doing in terms of
LLS.
leukemia. But it's very
Leukemia,
important that we
yeah.
know the companies and the people who are behind such initiatives. We know that your company is one of the
They're responsible,
companies.
but they're actually paying for the entire.
So they're paying. Okay, so
location, which
Flat
is
Rate
yeah.
Moving is paying for the entire event. They're sponsoring the event on
so
April
which is
12th,
great,
which
yeah.
is part of the initiative. One of the events. Are you going to have several events? Several events.
Well, I have not been. This is the first time I'm getting involved in something like this. This is the first. So this is one of the events that that they're sponsoring that I am deeply involved in. It's a 10-week event that ends on May 12th.
Yeah.
I think. So after that, it still continues. So I'm gonna still have my donate site where people could go log in anytime and donate. It's still gonna be up and running. However, there's a huge event where people could talk about who raised the most funds. So I'm hoping that I'll be a part of those people who raise. So they're making it competitive, and I'm competitive as because we talk about tennis. So it's great. But our company, Flat Rate, is going to be involved in other initiatives. We're working with America's Scores, which works with the juniors, juniors girls and boys soccer program, where we create and sponsor a team. And
oh, you guys are doing that.
so that's the one thing that I actually met with the New York chapter of New York America Scores, and they sent me some documentation. I need to make a presentation to my CEO because that's something that's dear to him. That is dear to him, so he'll be willing to actually do that. So that's something that we'll be doing next after. So this is the good thing about the company is that we're not just limiting it to LLS and helping at LLS, but he wants to get involved in also youth and recognize the importance of sponsoring and furthering and developing the youth of tomorrow, American youth in certain, and we want to, so that's the next thing that we're working on as an initiative, as a company. So it's great, like you said, you hardly hear of moving companies or relocation companies or giving back, but we've been in New York for a while. We've done a lot. We've worked in every facet, every company. I mean, I've worked with so many people from.
What has been the
wealthy
support
to-
so far? And I know Sheldon, you're part of Sheldon's team, yes?
Yes, I haven't
what has-
actually checked, so I don't
What
know
has been the support so far? Actually, we should have included them on this. Probably we should have set up a Zoom meeting.
Well,
But I mean, what's been the support, the level of support?
Everyone
you
is
guys?
excited I speak with. So one of the things that the next step for me now, I've created the Eventbrite invite and all of that, and I've created the link and all of that for people. The next step for me is I did send a couple emails already, but now I need to send out a blast. So one of the things I'll be working on over the next few days, especially tomorrow, is to get all of the emails out to everyone. I need to text messages out to people with the donation link and also the link
to the event on April 12th.
On the 12th.
So people can come to the
yeah.
event. I mean, is it limited by, because I guess you can't have 1 million people.
No, it's not just limited to
I mean,
tennis
how many
players.
people can you have? And
Well,
where
we can have
people-
at least 100 tennis players. We have
Okay.
we have at least 10 courts. And if we play singles matches, we can have at
Okay.
least have 100 people there just to play tennis, and we're going to be rotating. We're gonna do doubles as well, singles.
So it's a tennis
Yeah.
social. That's the okay. So give
Mhm.
us the idea behind it. Okay. On the 12th.
Yes.
You're having a tennis social to raise awareness for this and to also
Yeah.
raise funds. People can register. They have to register in order to go to the
Yes,
event.
I mean, you have to do that. So at least I could get a count of who and how many people are there.
Okay.
You know, people could donate as well on the site or pay a fee of $20 to play tennis, and all of that would go towards the
Okay. So there is a fee in order
yes,
to
it's,
play. Okay.
to play. Yes, just to play
Just
tennis.
to
If
play.
people
What if
don't
people
wanna-
just wanted to show up?
They could just show up. I am
Do
hoping that
they have to register? They have to
they-
register.
no, they don't have to register, but they would need to at least let me know. So
Right,
at least I
yeah.
could keep. But I would say yes, you could
Yeah,
still
for
register.
safety and security,
because
probably.
yes, yes, and I need to keep.
Yeah, and crowd management.
Yes, I also
yeah.
need to crowd management. I need to know how many
Yeah.
people are coming. Also help me because we're gonna get some food and a little bit of drinks and stuff. So
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, so there's refreshment.
There's refreshments for yes, as
some
well.
snacks. Okay.
Yeah, and so that's gonna go towards it too. So Flat Rate is sponsoring all of that as well for us. So,
All right. Okay,
yeah.
that's great. So it's going to be a great event, especially
Yeah.
if you love tennis or you like
Yeah.
to. Or maybe if you have never, or maybe if you play tennis, maybe you've never played tennis. It's a
But
great
you could also watch
I mean,
it because
it's a
the
great-
venue
yeah.
has a really good area where you could
seating
watch.
and stuff. And of course, we did actually did a recording which we're going to show when we release this video. We're going to show the clip of what we did earlier. Probably we showed it. Actually, it may have come earlier in this sitting.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, very nice.
Well, this is the Neoliberal podcast. We'll continue to follow the show. So we will continue to keep you updated on the leukemia, the tennis event that Ricardo and Flat Rate Moving is organizing coming. And there's an event on April 12 marking as part of the event and raising awareness for leukemia and lymphoma society. Now, give us how can people register? What's the email address? By the way, you can go to the neoliberal.com. And if you go to the neoliberal.com or page, on the menu, it's you'll see leukemia. You'll see it at the top of our page. Let me just go to it real quickly to the neoliberal.com, the Neoliberal Corporation, and at the top of the menu bar, on the menu, if you're using a desktop, it comes up. If you're using a phone, you have to literally go to the bottom of you have to click on it. It says Tennis Charity Event, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society by Flat Rate Moving. Leukemia and Lymphoma Society by Flat Rate Moving, the tennis charity event. You can click on it and it will take you to the event and where you can learn more and register. You can also go to tennis charity event, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society by Flat Rate Moving. We're going to have so you can actually just go to the neoliberal.com and you can click on the page and it will come up, and or you can go to RenaldoCMcKenzie.com, and also probably we may have one on
I should edit that, but we could talk about that later.
Yeah, that's just
But yes, this is good. I look forward to having lots of fun, but not just lots of fun. People who just not going to come, you could donate there. People from the Lymphoma Society will be there just to talk about it. And
we actually wrote an article, and actually, let me just share it real quickly, so that as we wrap up this show, this is the article that we wrote. Where is it? If I could find it, it's not coming up. From the Neoliberal, we just published an article about this recently, and it's quite interesting. Here we go. Visionaries of the Year, Ricardo, McKenzie, and Flat Rate Moving. It says in the article dated today, the article says, we continue to raise awareness about leukemia and lymphoma and the efforts by visionaries who are working to fight the disease leading to a cure. From working with their own corporate businesses and integrating it with talent and community events, they provide people like Ricardo and others provide a new way to make a difference. Today we feature Ricardo McKenzie, a vice president of Flat Rate Moving of Business Development and a relocation consultant who is leading the charge on a special event where he brings his talent and prowess as a tennis player to organize a tennis social, bringing people together of like minds to raise awareness and funds for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's fight against cancer. Now, Ricardo McKenzie and Flat Rate Moving are working together with Sheldon McKenzie at US Bank, another visionary we had highlighted recently in the Neoliberal journals. Ricardo and Sheldon both are family members, like many Americans who have family members affected by blood cancers. As such, they are putting on various events to raise awareness and funding. Now, Flat Rate Moving, a top relocation and moving company in the US for over 40 years, based in NYC and California, is sponsoring an event organized and led by Ricardo McKenzie. Now, the details are available in theneoliberal.com, and of course, I'm reading from an article that we posted up just now on theneoliberal.com. But of course, Ricardo is a visionary of the year fundraiser, and visionaries look to the future and they see infinite possibilities. They challenge the status quo and make the impossible possible. They boldly imagine a better world and lead the charge to create it. Please donate and support the program. And of course, you can look at the caption. We will have it on the caption. It's Sunday brunch. It's Fun Day Sunday. And here at the Neoliberal, it's all about family, community, and supporting causes and making popular what was a monopoly. By doing that, we're serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges. Ricardo, thank you very much, man. Thank you, my bro.
Of course.
Yes.
Great match today.
Great match today, and we're gonna have
Great.
more. We're gonna talk some more about the show, and when we will be covering the event at the tennis social on April 12 when it comes out. Visit us at theneoliberal.com and RenaldoCMcKenzie.com. Support us at anchor.fm/theneoliberal/support. What good? By the way, Ricardo, we need to have a show about Donald Trump. We have coming up next on the podcast and the Neoliberal YouTube channel. It's the special production that we did in Philadelphia, talking about black support in Philadelphia is growing. We wanted to
whom?
Black support for Trump is growing.
Please,
okay, fine, but this is not. We about we don't want to turn people away off this. But
you have to edit that part.
We will
out.
edit
Don't
this
put that
part.
on there.
But this is for a different take. But we will do Trump shortly. All right. Probably have to turn it down.
Oh yes.
But you can.
Oh, yes. I didn't even
see it actually.
wait. That's a bedroom. But it's so dark, you don't even see anything. I have to start over now.
No, that's, I mean, we can edit it, but
So we remove the plates.
no, probably not. Anyway, good. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal podcast. It's a Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening, actually. It's after daylight saving. The clock moved forward today. I have with me Ricardo McKenzie, who is actually, it's a Sunday afternoon. It's a time for family and friends, and we are in Philadelphia, but we're also in Long Branch, New Jersey. Ricardo is here, and I'm here also to talk with him about an amazing event that he's about to launch, and you and your company. And I want him to talk about it as we get closer to the event. Well, Ricardo, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Neoliberal. Welcome back to the Neoliberal podcast.
Thanks for having me. It's
Yes.
good to be here.
It's good to be here, bro. Good to be here. We actually just finished a doubles match and we destroyed. We didn't really destroy.